I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. Which was good. So, okay. So let's talk about today. As you know, today I'm playing with Aki in Street Fighter 6 all day long. All right. I watched a couple of different streamers last night, to see what people were coming up with this character. All right. And the best way that I can describe Aki, she is a jack of all trades, but a master of none. What does that mean? It means she can be played in various playing styles, but it doesn't seem like she's necessarily the best character at any of them. So, number one, she could zone. She's got a fireball that's a ball of poison, only one speed. So she throws it, but it is good startup and a good release, and it's a good mid-screen projectile that it kind of goes at a good speed and kind of will stop people from being able to advance. If they jump, she immediately has great anti-air. She actually has 3 versions of this whip move, and they're all just quarter circle motions, not even dragon punch motions. One of them goes forward, one of them goes up at an angle, and one of them goes straight up. So the forward one is good for combos and pokes, the upward one is good for anti-airs when she's zoning with the fireball, and the straight up one is good for combos, essentially, to launch an enemy, or if they're directly over you, it's also an anti-air, okay? She's got interesting rushdown options. She's got decent pokes, like her low medium kick is really good. Her standing roundhouse is exceptionally good. It's an anti-air, and if it hits, you can drive rush off of it to air juggle after for several more extra hits, okay? And other things as well. Basically, she has these cool poison setups. If you get the enemy in the corner and you ground them, she could throw down a pool of poison. They can't avoid it. They immediately start getting poisoned. Now, it's not a ton of health loss, but it's some health loss for them just standing there. They can't do anything about it. And then she can lock them down with, like, standing short into other various moves in the corner to lock them into the pool of poison, and they can't seem to get out. She also has really good combo ability into her level 3 super. Her level 1 super is great. It's a pure anti-air with invincibility. So she has a lot of interesting moves, okay? The thing is, everyone who I saw playing with her last night, everyone played her different, and no one could really put their finger on exactly what she's good at. Is she good at zoning? Is she good at rushdown? Is she good at mix-ups? Is she good with poison setups? Well, like, no one could figure out exactly what you should do with her, because she could kind of do everything, but she didn't seem to be the best at anything. So here's an example of that. When she's in the corner, she almost gets locked in. She can do Wake Up Level 1 Super, which is an anti-air invincible move. So that's one option she has. But outside of that, guess what she doesn't have? An invincible Wake Up move. Just like most of the characters who are mid to bottom tier in Street Fighter 6, she has no invincible move to get out of the corner besides guessing a Level 1 Super. And you might say, well, wait a minute, I thought she has a teleport. Doesn't she have that snake move? Oh, she does, but it's not very good. Everyone who tries to use it has found that you can easily stuff it with a throw. You can throw her teleport. So it's not really a teleport. You could just stand there in the corner, jab, 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 and if she tries to teleport out, throw. It's like, wow, well, that's not very useful then. It's not. It's actually, most people are saying her teleport is not very good, that it's actually one of her worst moves. A lot of people are not using her teleport. She actually has, if you can believe it, coward crouch. You know how Blanca has the move where he crouches and he can do the launcher, or he could jump, or he could just cancel it out? She has that. It's just a different move entirely, but she could do various different moves out of it. She could do it and create a combo situation after the drive rush juggle that I talked about. You could do like standing roundhouse anti-air, drive rush, another standing roundhouse, coward crouch kick, and 3 hits that do like a big chunk of damage and push the enemy to the corner for a setup now. But she also has a command throw out of it. So you can do some mix-ups where you're like doing a hit strain, coward crouch, walk forward, command throw, and mix up. Now, the command throw apparently is slow. So a lot of people are saying people will only fall for it if you never use it, and then once in a blue moon you decide to use it, they'll fall for it because they'll never expect it. But apparently it's just not very good. It's a slower command throw. It's also weird. You do the cower crouch input. I think you double tap punch, and then she comes out of the crouch and grabs you like a snake. It's weird looking. But from what I'm seeing, most people are playing her as a ranged, meaning use the fireball if they jump anti-air, and then she has some pretty good pokes. Like I said, low medium kick, drive rush forward roundhouse is a double like jumping knee, and after that she can do like light kick jab into a special move into a super. Apparently she can combo, I believe, low medium kick into medium punch, standing medium punch, or she can cut medium punch into medium punch. So I see a lot of people do low medium kick drive rush, low medium punch, drive rush, medium punch, special move, super. It's like, huh? And then one final thing. I mentioned these whip moves, right? It's the forward whip, the up whip, or the straight up whip. If you meter burn the whip, it becomes like Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. So she'll grab you with the whip, pull you towards her, poison you, and you are stunned, and she gets to continue a combo. So just think of it this way. You could do like jump in, which I don't know if it's roundhouse or punch. It's this straight attack that goes down at an angle. I have to see what it is, but that's her best jump in. So you can do the jump in, standing roundhouse, the meter burn version of the whip, which pulls you in. Now you're stunned, okay? Now she could do another roundhouse into the air juggle move, which is the quarter circle forward heavy punch, drive rush, standing roundhouse again into her big poison move, which is quarter circle back and punch, and she could super cancel that. So it's like, dude, if you get one good jump in with her, you could do an insane amount of damage if you get your timings down. So let's see how it goes today. I'm excited to try out this new character. Again, I will just reiterate, it is Street Fighter all day long. I would really appreciate if you guys could support the streams today. You know, it is my final consecutive day of the week. As new characters come out in Street Fighter 6, I would love to continue to cover them in this capacity. But I can only do that if you will actually show up, engage, and support those streams. If people kind of say, it's a Street Fighter day, I'll skip it and I'll come back later, then I can't keep doing full days of Street Fighter like this. You know, I'm taking time out from a busy schedule of releases. Yeah, I could be playing Lies of P today, and instead I'm taking the time out to do Street Fighter. So I hope people will support that effort, okay? Okay.